The poem I'm going to recite is Gravity. It's taken from a slam poetry competition. Gravity. Isaac Newton invented gravity, everyone knows that. He sat alongside the highest branch of a tree, cross-legged, childlike, musing on how weird it all was. Whilst reaching down to pick a fruit already yearning upwards, he realized what was missing. He tossed the apple high above him, resigned to watch it float tortuously away, like most of his good ideas in those days, juggling with scarcely fathomable formulae. Then, precisely at the moment of conception, he plopped to the ground with the graceless ceremony of a nickel in a slot machine. Adam ate it. It smacked our Isaac on the crown, and Steve Jobs sold it to you. Gravity. Man's first disobedience. 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 Things went well for a while. Getting around was a lot easier, and Isaac and his friend bought each other shoes to celebrate. Buildings went up and stayed down now. Trampoline sales increased exponentially, and the sea found its place, no longer just a huge inconvenient raindrop. But like any stroke of genius, things got out of hand. People grappled with designs that Isaac hadn't planned. He knew it born a fickle monster, and they couldn't understand, delusional in the conviction that things always land feet first, butter side up. They were sprinting before they could even crawl. He tried to stall what he foresaw, tried to recall a product flawed, but there was no clause for opting out, which they seemed to have forgotten. He regretted his invention. Lacked an on-off switch or safety catch. He snatched a breath as his new history folded like dominoes before him, dominoes that never fell, but only flipped before him. He saw pennies drop, bodies thick with knowledge plummet lone from library windows, planes crushed and towers crumbled, landslides and swallows people, bombs sail harbour evil. He was a terrorist. He knew the original disaster from which all other disaster grew. He wanted to undo it. He knelt and hammered Control Z with his fists into the earth, choked by a curse they'd never learn. He said, a prototype of a Spider-Man, power and responsibility colliding in his mind, like two slabs of enriched uranium. He couldn't see them, though. By calculating his distance, he ensured his elevation, like a propane flame, through the halls of fame of science's greatest accidental invention, because for everyone that falls, there are 1,000 books in 100 arms, climbing the library stairs on his behalf. For everything that crumbles, there are monuments erected in defiant celebration. For every slips and broken bone follows 40 epic baseball catches. It made the sky a place to aim for, made Buzz Aldrin and Felix Baumgartner not just a normal bloke. It makes million kids looking at the moon want nothing more than to try it. We need the speed of our flying dreams. We need gravity to defy it. Thank you.